Hey everybody, I am Eloise.
And I am Arthur Patelis.
I am Franklin Stein, all the way from the lost city of Atlanta.
And I am Gretchen.
All right. We're back with another booze review. This time we're trying a plethora of Jim Beam flavors and regulars. And just we're going through the gambit of Jim Beam.
Yeah, but before we get started, we have some very special guests that we would like to introduce to you. We've talked about hometown horrors many a time. And this is the guy. Man, the myth, the legend himself.
I done did it. I done made the spooky show.
Yes.
Sure did. We have an episode on there. Make sure to check it out.
Yep.
And check out every other episode. He's got a new one coming out pretty much every 2 weeks?
Every other Tuesday, yeah.
Every other Tuesday, yep.
Yeah. So
check that out anywhere you get your podcasts.
Yep, and we will link that at the end.
Absolutely.
And also with us, we have Gretchen.
Yeah.
Gretchen. All the way from Columbus, Ohio.
It's a great place.
Wild woman.
If you've never been.
That's right.
Yeah.
They have a pretty good zoo, right? Or no, that's Cincinnati.
Yeah, I was going to say I've never been to the zoo.
Columbus has like a soccer team maybe, or a hockey. I don't know. What do they have?
You know, I just moved there. I can't say I'm too familiar with
I think they have a mall.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
Pretty sure they have a mall.
Yep.
It's a big one, I think.
Yep. Yeah, I think it is.
2 stories.
Yeah.
Probably some churches too.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Oh, they got at least a few of those.
Churches.
There's at least a few of those. Yep.
Yeah.
And they're landlocked, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Churches and strip clubs. Yep.
Oh yeah.
You know what I love about Ohio? You can see clear to each end of the state. It's all flat.
It is all flat.
That's amazing.
It is all flat.
Some people don't love that.
It's wild what they do there, yeah.
Right.
It's not wild and wonderful, though.
No, it's not. Like West by God, Virginia. I'll tell you that one.
Oh, we're doing that now? Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm spilling.
Chief that whole thing.
All right. Well, we did that.
Just about.
Shout out Todd Electric.
And,
if you have electrical issues, go to Todd Electric. They've been serving the community since 1989. It says here serving for 20 years. That's a little outdated, but this phone number should still work. But
It probably does.
Todd Electric.
Yeah.
I saw one of their trucks today, so they still exist.
Not a sponsor, though.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah.
And we're also brought to you by Bailey and Wyant.
Also not a sponsor.
LLC attorneys at law. We're not really brought to you by them because they are not a sponsor. So.
Nope. But they'll probably I don't know, get you out of jail or something. I don't know. I don't know what they do.
It's possible.
They might be corporate lawyers. So I don't really know what they do, but
not really sure. Don't really care.
if you want to sponsor the show,
Yeah,
now's your chance. Now's your chance. And Jim Beam, not a sponsor. If you want to sponsor the show in the future, we're all for it.
Do you have anything to add before we get started?
This is quite a lineup.
Yes, it is.
Very intimidating. And this isn't even all the flavors I hear.
Yeah, this isn't a comprehensive lineup. We're missing shouts to Jim Beam Honey and Red Stag.
Yep, Red Stag.
Yep.
Red Stag. We love you, Red Stag. But yep, we do have a pretty damn girthy lineup here.
We do.
We have Jim Beam Black, which is very, very progressive. We have regular Jim Beam, the classic. We have vanilla. Vanilla. Yes, vanilla. We have orange, peach, fire, apple, and the devil's cut.
Which we may be saving for last.
And we all know the devil is very girthy.
Yeah.
He's got quite a hog.
Yes, he does.
All right. So, which one do you want to start with? You want to start with the classic?
Let's start with the
really
classic.
Start with the classic. All right.
Start at baseline.
Start at the baseline. That's a good idea. Jim Beam, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. You can meet the Beam family. They got a legacy and everything.
Do they each have a flavor?
Maybe they do.
Ooh, maybe that's what
That
the
would be
flavors
fun.
are.
Oh, that would be cool. Maybe Jim Beam, if you're listening, and we know that you are, take our advice and for each of these: Jacob, David, T. Jeremiah, Colonel James, Booker, and Fred. If you're listening, some of you are dead. Actually, all of them but one. All of them but one. If you're listening, Fred, please release a flavor for each one of these beautiful, beautiful old white men.
We love you.
Shout out to Fred.
Shout out to Fred.
Okay.
What?
Collect the set.
Nothing.
Oh, you can pour your own. You're a grown woman.
I'm a grown woman.
So Gretchen,
Period.
Are you related in any way to the Gretchen Wilson, the redneck woman?
I would love nothing more than to tell you that'd be true, but it'd be a lie.
But you are a high-class broad.
I am, and I stand barefooted on my own front porch with a baby on my hip.
You are a high-class broad.
Hell yeah.
A high-class broad.
That's right.
That's right.
So that's
From
the thing
Columbus,
I love about
Ohio.
Gretchen. She's a little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll.
Oh, yeah.
I'll cheers to that.
Yeah, we'll cheers to that.
Cheers to
right.
country, rock and roll, and Fred.
Cheers.
To Jiminy Bimity.
And to our guests.
Boo.
All right. Oh, God.
So,
Ooh, that one's not.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not scoring very high. That was fucking rough.
respect to Jim Beam Classic, but I feel like as we proceed, the additional flavors might be taking a bigger place in our hearts.
Yeah, that was.
That was a rough place to start.
I'm gonna be pretty blunt on that one. That was fucking gross.
Yeah, I chased it.
Don't drink that.
Before and after. Didn't like it.
I'm glad we started with that. It's going to be only up from here. Right?
Yeah.
We'd have to
Yeah.
say.
It can only
anybody
go
want
up.
a soda
Yeah, I'll take
after that?
a Coke Zero for sure.
Nice,
Not a sponsor.
Nectar of the Gods.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
not a
grabbing,
sponsor.
I'm grabbing a few. We're gonna have a few on hand because this might get rough. If that was any indication, this is gonna be a rough
But
episode.
maybe we'll be surprised. You never know.
Yes. The first cut is the deepest, as they say.
Yep.
Baby,
Yep.
I know.
Yes, we love you, Cheryl Crow. We know you're watching.
Yes.
Not a sponsor.
If you ever want to come on the show, you have an open invitation.
Yeah, every time.
Pretty soon, I'm going to do some Cheryl Crow covers. Yep, and I'm going to be dressed as the Crow, so keep an eye out for that.
Perfect.
That's gonna be
the
fun.
Crow doesn't get enough
That's right.
screen
Especially
time.
not when he's trying to soak up the sun, because it can't rain all the time.
It's
It's true.
That is right.
All right. Well,
Right,
it's much
right
better.
on.
It's much better to drink Jim Beam if you have some sort of soda on hand.
Cola. Yeah.
If it mixed with something,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, like a Jim Beam and Coke's probably pretty good.
Yeah.
But straight up, regular Jim Beam,
Straight up.
Yeah.
not girthy. I don't like it.
You don't need to do that to yourself,
Fucking gross.
folks.
Yeah, don't do that.
There are other ways to be upset with
Yes,
yourself.
you can do so much better.
Let's put that back here, and then we'll move on.
Yeah.
That's right.
Back
All
in the
right,
lineup
so
with
Jim
you.
Beam, regular?
Yep.
No.
I almost want to banish you from this lineup, but
But you can
we'll
still
leave
be a
there.
sponsor. Jim Beam Vanilla's next.
Oh.
Jim Beam Vanilla.
Yeah.
This one is 32.5% alcohol by volume, 65 proof. Regular Jim Beam is 80 proof, 40%. So,
All right.
Um,
Wow.
ooh, cracking it fresh. Cracking it fresh. Friggity,
Like the
friggity,
seal,
froggity
baby.
fresh. All right. Do a little more of that because it's going to taste better.
I already want to start mixing.
I know.
This is going to be such a weird ladder to climb, man.
I have a feeling that this is
I'm
going
on
to
board, man.
Nice.
This is going to be so much better already.
With this, especially with this cola, you know.
No, you're going to like this one. You're gonna like
I
the
will
way
say that none of these are chilled, and they're probably better chilled.
Yeah, well, what better way to get a real raw review?
That's right.
And
It's like
just-
going and seeing a band like do an acoustic set. You really get to see
What their chops are, yeah.
If they
how
really
each piece
are
fits
good.
together.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can't hide behind fucking backing tracks
there
and
is
studio
no
magic.
hiding here.
No.
hiding. All right. Yeah. Here we go.
There's definitely not any studio magic here either.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
This
So
is
the
all
best,
wrong.
the best vanillas.
Jim Beam Vanilla. Here we go. Round
Here we
2.
go. Dink it and sink it.
Oh, immediately so much better.
Immediately better.
That's lovely.
I literally almost threw up drinking the regular Jim Beam.
Yeah. I felt
This
that.
one, I could drink another one.
Yeah, I feel
I
like
feel
Although-
better drinking that than I did after the first one,
Although I
for
will
sure.
say about the vanilla, there's a little bit too much sweetness.
No.
I don't know.
I don't feel that
I'm
way.
with you on that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I feel like
Yeah.
the
No, I have
No.
to
it's a
agree
little too
with Gretchen.
pronounced.
I think
Eloise and I are on the same page.
Yeah.
Now that would mix perfectly with a nice soda or
this would
I
go.
don't
That would
Did
go
you
really
chase
well
it?
in like a McDonald's
I did.
milkshake.
Do it again.
ooh, a McDonald's.
That would
Yeah,
be
it would be a good
dangerous.
mixture
Yeah.
with like a dessert.
Dangerous.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Very good.
Have you ever had vanilla Coke?
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
take a little bit more and chase it with your Coke.
Ooh.
See, I wish I had a different cup now.
She's a fucking instigator. Yeah.
She is.
Okay.
Do it. Just a tiny bit.
Just a little nipper.
We're just testing it for the folks at home.
Little nip for the lip.
Yeah, just a little nip. Nippy nip.
Yep.
That's the girthy way to do it.
Put it back in the lineup.
Yeah.
There you go.
That
Here we go.
deserves to
Okay,
be back.
so-
I will say that I felt a little nauseous after the first one, but
Yeah, so
drinking
did
the
I.
second one immediately, like,
Yeah.
it squashed that.
Mm-hmm.
That's lovely.
What'd that give you?
It really is.
Did that give you vanilla Coke vibes?
So a little known fact. The rum and Coke, not exactly the same as Jim Beam, is the perfect beverage.
Oh.
Julian
It is
drinks
great.
them a lot in Trailer Park Boys.
Mm-hmm.
And he's always constantly drinking them. That's how he can deal with the craziness on that show. Because he's getting a little bit of alcohol. So you don't want to do what I guess we would have done in high school, where we just poured a ton of rum in it.
Right.
A little bit of Coke, a little bit of ice. No, you gotta do it right.
It's down to a science, you know.
Because you gotta stay hydrated, you gotta stay energized. That's the ice cubes, that's the Coke. And then you get the rum, and you just keep that nice buzz throughout the day.
The rum, it helps you, it loosens you up a little bit, lets you just go with the flow a little more.
Absolutely.
That is a long distance drink. You know, if you're going for longevity in the night and you don't want to crash and burn at the end, I think that's it.
If you just want to get fucked up immediately and you don't care about how it tastes, drink this. But
if you have
I don't
no taste
recommend
buds
that,
at all.
I don't recommend that to anybody.
So do you get vanilla Coke vibes?
I do. Very much so.
It's
That
very
takes that
pleasant.
sweetness right out of it, but it
I
merges
also
it.
agree. I think it could go in a McDonald's like vanilla shake.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It would be
Definitely.
chef's
It'd be delicious.
kiss.
You could
Yeah.
pour that over your ice cream.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
You
could.
mix it into like a
Make a
cake
little
batter or
smoothie.
something.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now we're talking.
Or make like a bourbon icing. Vanilla bourbon icing. Yeah.
Speaking my
Yeah.
language.
Okay. Yeah. Now,
Oh,
now we're
the
talking.
list. Ooh, the
Okay.
list is
Jim Beam Vanilla. Is it girthy?
Yes,
Yes.
it
Yes.
is.
Yes.
100%.
It is
Yes.
girthy.
I'd
It's
say-
the girthiest so far.
So
Yeah.
far, yeah.
Vanilla first, regular Jim Beam second.
Yeah.
I'd say
Alright.
that's the rankings.
All right. So this is the rankings right now. We'll start doing this.
I was
Yeah.
gonna
So
say McGullet.
this is number 1, and then there's number 2. Okay.
Alrighty.
So now we go to round 3. Jim Beam Orange. So we're stepping into the citrus realm
Yes.
with
we
Jiminy
are.
Biminy. I think all of the flavors are 65 proof, I believe.
I do believe that to be true.
I will say right off the bat, I'm not a citrus person, especially when it comes to alcohol. However,
You're not.
why not? I am excited to try this.
Me too.
I'll be honest, we were nipping into this a little bit earlier, and it gave me beach vibes.
Yeah.
So.
Beach vibes. Holy shit.
We like this one very much. We had a little bit before we got here.
A little
It's not
bit.
bad. It is not bad.
Cheaters!
Shout out to
Jim Beam.
Red Stag. We love you.
We
You could not be here
love
today
you.
because that wouldn't be fair because that is my
Red Stag
favorite.
would sweep,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
be
Red
real
Stag would
honest right now. Never had the red stag.
What? It's so good.
I'm gonna be
It's
that
so good.
person, and
It's so
I
good.
So good.
I was
Black
just
cherry,
waiting. I
it's
was
just so
sitting on
good.
that
So
information
good.
because I wanted to say it here live.
So good.
So you heard
Yeah.
it here first.
You
folks.
heard it here
It
first. I
is.
love it. I love
I've
it.
never
Yep.
had the red stag.
Well, we appreciate your honesty.
I-
And that just means we're going to have to do another episode.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe
I
a
mean-
continuation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Beam
will
Part
be
2.
available.
Yeah, Jim Beam Part 2.
Gretchen.
Yep.
Gretchen. Gretchen.
Let's rock it, baby.
All right.
Oh, yeah, let's
So this
do
is
this.
Jim Beam Orange. One
Jim
more
Beam
time.
Orange.
Shout out to the great oranges of the world.
Is it
Yeah, the great oranges.
orange?
Mm.
Is it more orange than the others?
Is it
My
more orange?
glasses make
I
everything
think they're all
red.
the same brown. I don't think there's any color differentiation.
Yeah, I'd be struggling to differentiate these by glance.
Okay. See, my thing is with this one,
No.
I don't hate it, but it has a little bit of a chemically taste to it.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of like a, it kind of tastes like pine sol a little bit.
I think after you have the vanilla, it's hard to bounce back. It's
Yeah.
hard to bounce back. But
Honestly,
It's not bad. I don't hate it.
oranges are a sweeter flavor, so I find that it doesn't have that artificial sweetness, so that puts it a little bit ahead of the vanilla. But I might be alone in that.
I
Okay.
think that it tastes
Ooh, they're
more-
probably good mixed together, like a creamsicle.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a possibility.
Yeah. Arby's has the Dreamsicle shake. You could get those two, mix it in with that.
Oh, boom.
Boom.
Does anyone want to take that experiment with me?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. I think it tastes more like an orange peel.
That's a girthy.
Orange
than
peel?
An orange.
Yeah, like orange zest, kind of.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Were you able to stomach it, though? As opposed to just like a regular citrus flavor?
Did you like it more than the regular?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
The regular, very unbearable. Not good. And I think that is an alcohol that you mix with lots of things. I've seen lots of great recipes mixing those things, but
this is gonna get dangerous very quick.
We might
honestly, you could probably mix this with your ice cream and all of the other things we talked about, and it would be good. But
regular Jim Beam?
Regular Jim Beam.
It would take a lot of mix-ins. A lot of mix-ins.
But that's because those things are sweet.
Oh, yeah.
I think that if you put it in the right thing,
yeah, they are mixed.
Good.
Well, cheers, friends.
Cheers. What are you doing?
This
orange and vanilla. You want
orange and vanilla?
Okay.
You want
orange and vanilla?
Yeah.
There you go. Have a little bit of that.
Good.
There you go.
Just a teensy
a disclaimer, folks. We're about to take an ungodly amount of shots, so if we devolve into creatures, you'll know why.
Yeah. Well, that's why you tune in, because we're fucking animals.
Because we're fun.
Yeah, you just never know.
Yep. We're just hanging out. We're having a good time here. We're having a good time. All right. Cheers again.
Cheers, folks.
Cheers.
Oh, well.
You know what? The flavors kind of cancel out.
I don't like it. I do not recommend that.
Don't mix
mixing them together, not girthy.
Nope.
At first, I thought that it would take away like the negatives of both categories, but it just canceled each other out.
Yeah, it was not.
It almost accentuated the negatives.
Not girthy. Girthy as hell. We like.
Okay, so
is that the vanilla?
So what's the ranking here? Are we putting vanilla ahead of orange, or are we putting orange?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Did I accidentally do that?
I think I'm the only one that would prefer orange.
Okay.
But
it's a pretty close
house
second.
consensus.
It's a pretty close second right now.
Yeah.
So actually, what we're gonna do is, because to just signify it, we're gonna keep regular Jim Beam all the way the fuck over here, because it's not even in the same category.
It's gonna be in last, no matter what.
Yeah. Throw that shit off the table.
Yeah.
By default, this guy stays here.
Yeah. The best thing you can do with this is bludgeon somebody and then throw it in the trash.
Yeah.
It's a weapon at best.
Yes. You can pour it in their eyes or something.
It's a decorative piece.
Or if you have like your 70-year-old like grandfather on, he probably doesn't want any of that stupid flavored crap.
You don't want that frilly.
Yeah, get that nonsense
stuff
out of here.
Yeah, give me that really.
Jim Beam apple, that's for women.
If I didn't have Jameson to reach for, I still wouldn't reach for that.
Let's be real. Anything that blunts the blow of hard alcohol is nice to have.
Yeah.
If I had to choose between drinking and not drinking this and not drinking at all, I would just not drink.
I think I'm
okay.
I feel
wow.
like you could mix that with some Coke and it would be fine.
Yeah, I would still drink it, because I actually had like 2 shots of that before we even started. So
considering all we had was alcohol, no mixers, I wouldn't drink.
Yeah.
I would.
Oh, for sure not.
I mean, where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
If I was looking to get slizzard,
I will say that this is not the worst thing that we've reviewed. Because
no, it's not.
That fucking natural light vodka was the worst thing I have ever tasted in my entire life.
I am too. When I watched that episode, I was really upset because we really like the Natty Light lemonades. Have you had those?
Yes.
Like the Natter Days?
Yeah,
they're good.
The ones that are like the red, white, and blue.
Yeah,
like striped.
A lot of times,
like the cans.
Yummy. Yes.
They're good, but the vodka,
they're usually good.
I was upset.
The vodka,
like, if you can do lemonade, then you can do vodka.
The vodka was,
but they didn't.
Fucking horrendous.
Ah, I'm so sad for that.
It was disappointing.
I was very sad when I watched that. I was literally screaming on the couch, like, "Why? Why?"
And we thought that it would get better. But it didn't.
I would rather scour
watching.
my hog off with a rusty Brillo pad than drink that shit again. Wow. Yeah, it was that bad. Yeah.
That's pretty serious.
That's the least girthy thing I think I've ever tasted.
Wow.
Oh,
definitely.
Wow.
Yeah. That's not kind to Natty Light.
So we might need to have like a best of the worst episode.
Yes.
Oh.
I feel like you have to put all of the worst in it.
But we might as well just get shit out from under the sink.
Yeah.
Yes.
If we're going to do that. Yep.
Regular, you're in that category.
Yep.
How much does one of these cost?
So the price point on these is actually pretty good. The rough estimate is around $16. Most of them were on sale for like $14.99.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not
So that's not bad. The price point is great.
Very good. For
These are the nice glass bottles.
Yeah.
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 Glass bottles are
sizes
girthy.
Too.
I was not expecting that. I was expecting.
If you're gonna be drinking,
$30.
go with the glass. Don't get plastic shit.
And those are Virginia prices. It might be lower here.
Actually, it's gonna be higher here.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yes.
How so?
Because of the way it's run. Virginia is completely state run. So the state sets all the prices. There's no middleman. There's none of that stuff.
Gotcha.
In West Virginia,
so it might be a store-based thing. Where
in West Virginia, it is still a state warehouse where you get everything from. It's still a control state, but they're not state-run stores.
Right. Okay.
So they can basically set their own prices.
In Ohio, it's a little different.
Yeah.
You
just drink the tap water there, you're good.
Exactly.
Well, I know in Maryland.
Enough.
Well, I know in Maryland. It's completely private, so they can set their own prices. So there's places you'll go in Maryland where it'll be way cheaper, and then there's places where they'll price gouge you. So you just got to know where to look.
So shout out to the alcohol liquor stores in Maryland. We went there, and something I mentioned in one of the episodes of my show is that there are nice little care packages where you buy a bottle of alcohol.
Comes with free liquor.
Comes with little things, shot glasses, some nice cups maybe. Wow. They have huge sets in those stores.
Yeah. We do some of that up here.
I got a nice package of Bird Dog, and they had like shotgun shell shot glasses.
Yeah, we have those.
Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, we have those. Yep.
You want accessories?
Yes, accessories.
Accessories
Absolutely.
are great.
Hagerstown, Maryland, D&G Liquors. If you've never been, go.
Great
prices.
Shouts.
Not a sponsor yet.
If you want to be a sponsor,
shout out.
Red, if you're watching,
and we know you are.
I love you so much, Red. If you're watching, D&G Liquors should sponsor this.
Yeah.
Yep. This girl from Ohio really loves Maryland.
That's true.
Yep.
Don't read into that.
Gretchen from Ohio loves Maryland.
Yeah.
All right.
Orioles.
Go Orioles.
Or the zoo. Yay.
Go zoo.
What is the what's the slogan for Maryland? It's not wild and wonderful. What do they say there?
No.
The Mason-Dixon line starts here.
Well, we do that, but there's something else. It's
They say,
we got crab cakes and heroin. Come on down.
Well,
crabs in your belly, crabs in your pants.
If you've ever been
there
to
you go.
Hagerstown,
I like that. That's good. That's
Yeah,
pretty
right?
Go down to Jonathan Street and you'll find that.
My goal is to have people from each state outside of the house with pitchforks.
Yes.
What'd you find?
Ohio and Maryland.
Fuck,
basically
fuck them both.
And then now that translates to there's something in
What
my
kind
pants.
of ooga booga bullshit is that?
It itches, it's warm.
Gentle words. What? Okay.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever
No.
heard.
Wait. One more time, Steph. I'm sorry.
Everything that I find says that. Okay?
It says what?
Fatti mashi parole famine.
Is it Italian? Perchance?
Possibly.
Wet and warm in my pants, but not in my heart.
There's a lot of Italians.
That's not Maryland. It'll be wet and warm everywhere.
There's a lot of Italians in Maryland.
It means strong deeds, gentle words.
Dirty deeds.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't fucking know.
Fuck you, Maryland. You suck.
It's the state of the water tax,
Wait a
baby.
minute.
Oh.
Gretchen's been there before, and Gretchen has a few things to say about
You used to
Maryland.
vacation there from Ohio.
Yes. I like to frequent there because sometimes it's near the water.
You like the Inner Harbor.
You like topography.
Yes.
You like when
Yes.
land goes up and down every now and
Yeah.
again.
Baltimore.
That's the point, yeah.
Fun.
You like
Great time.
Baltimore. Yeah, that's a
Yes.
great place to get murdered.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well,
Let's see.
They have a
more than
nice
that.
record store by the
they
ocean.
also
front.
have a
They
zoo.
do. They do have a zoo.
And an
do.
aquarium.
And
They
a
have lots
great
of boats.
aquarium.
They have
Great
cool
aquarium.
boats.
Yes.
There's lots of cool boats
My
there.
dad has a boat there. Yep.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Camden
My
Yards.
dad lives there.
Camden
Baltimore.
Yards.
See, we love Baltimore.
Well, now he's in the outskirts. He's
Still.
in
Gotta get
Duval.
away from it all.
Okay.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Camden Yards, one of the nicest baseball stadiums in the league.
Passed it on the
Yep.
way to see Burt Kreischer
Yep.
a week
It's a
ago.
great
Listen.
place. Yep. Burt Kreischer goes there every now and
Eloise
then.
has the floor.
Shout out Burt Kreischer. It's
Eloise
great.
has the floor. Baltimore is the only place that I've been thus far where I sat at a red light and had random people washing my windshield.
Well, that's the kind of service that they don't give you in Ohio. I do miss that when I go back to Ohio.
They beg you for tips. They're like, "Roll your window down."
That's very true. In Ohio, they're trying to punch through your window to get your pocket change.
Yes, true. They're wiping
Ohio.
for a reason.
Yes. Because they need to feed their meth addiction.
Fuck Ohio. Go to Baltimore.
Yeah.
Fuck Ohio.
Ohio, not a sponsor.
There's great pizza there.
And if you run into any problems anywhere that you go, Bailey and Wyatt, they can help you.
They will help you.
Now, Drew Carey would have you believe that Cleveland rocks.
Cleveland sucks.
I've never been, so I can't say for sure, but I trust everyone that tells
Cleveland
me.
sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Cleveland is the only city in this country where the fucking river caught on fire, dude.
What?
Jesus Christ.
That's because the tap water has got a 70 proof.
The water was atrocious for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their fucking river was on fire.
Yeah.
Their river was on
trickled
fire.
down for people below us, too.
Yeah.
I think parts of Maryland even got some of that, even to the sides, you know?
That explains some of the kooks.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
We're just kidding, Ohio. You know we love you.
Yeah, we love you.
Shout out Ohio.
Shout out Ohio.
Ohio State. The Buckeyes, you know those little peanut butter chocolate ball things? Those things are delicious.
So good. Dude. I get them every time I go home.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't mean to make things go a little south here, but my grandma just passed away. And
oh my God.
Love her.
Well, I think I know who we're going to toast to.
Love her
That's our next
so
one.
much.
Yeah.
Grandma Millie, we love you. We know you're watching. We know you are.
She's from Ohio.
And
is she really?
She is from Youngstown,
I'll
Ohio.
be darned.
Youngstown.
That's
where
Ohio.
That's where Tony Hinchcliffe's from.
And
really?
one of my favorite,
pretty sure.
Shouts to young Tony.
Shout out Tony
ever
Hinchcliffe.
things.
Might be Red Band.
Traveling to Ohio was the yellow bridge that we passed under. I think it's probably on 81 somewhere. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
The yellow
I don't even know if
bridge?
81 goes to Ohio.
81 goes north and south, so it probably was 70.
It probably was 70.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
Yeah. But
I don't
70
know. I
turns
was a
into
kid.
4.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I am now.
270
But there was a yellow bridge.
Okay.
And it was the best part of going
Do you know
up to
what
Ohio.
state? Is it in Ohio or is
That's
it
sad, though.
No, I
if
think
the
it's-
best part of your state is a yellow bridge.
I think it's...
It's because you can get out of the state if you go over the bridge.
That's right.
I don't know. I'm recalling all of this as a kid.
Or you can jump off the bridge if you can't escape the state.
Well, did you see about the Chesapeake Bridge?
Yes!
Those people that went over the other, it was 2 days ago.
Were they in Maryland?
No,
I told you about
Virginia.
this.
Chesapeake, Virginia. They drove off
Bay
the bridge.
Yeah. Well, what the fuck they do that for, those dumbasses?
There's water down there.
Tractor trailer
Was it Chesapeake,
overturned.
Virginia?
Were they trying to get to that
The
sub?
Bay Bridge.
It was the Bay. It was the.
Whoa.
It was the,
okay, so that's not Chesapeake,
it was the
Virginia.
Chesapeake Bay.
Oh,
Bridge.
so then it is Virginia. Okay. So they drove off of the guardrail. Like, you know, when you're driving over the bridge and you're like, oh, this really can't keep me
Yeah, they
safe
spilled
in
their
the
coffee
water.
in their lap.
Boom,
and
they went
Whoa.
straight in and
But
everybody
wait,
jumped
there's
down to
more.
help. Oh.
The tractor trailer overturned over the bridge, and then a good Samaritan jumped into the water.
I saw that part.
And then also died.
VA's for lovers, baby.
Well,
I don't know.
broke bones, but
I
didn't
didn't.
die.
I never even heard
Like hitting the
anything
rocks
about
at the bottom because it's a pond he jumped into?
when you jump in, I mean, the sheer height of what you're jumping at will break your limbs from the bridge.
That's why you need
to
to throw
water.
like a cinder block in before you so you can dive into the wake of a splash.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he jumped in
heard
immediately
it
after
here
it turned
first.
over.
It
If
sounds
you
like he
ever
jumped in
jump
face first, but
into
you also need to
the
clench your
water-
butthole from that height.
off of a bridge,
Or water will shoot
just
into
throw a
your
cinder block in
rectum.
first.
And kill
There
you.
you go.
Rectum, it almost killed
it.
him.
Huh. Rectum, I hardly know.
Yeah, I don't think he died. I think he jumped in, and I hope that he saved them.
Yeah.
I hope so too.
All right. I think
All right.
we have one more.
Alright,
And then
folks.
we're
R.I.P.
gonna take a break.
The submarine guy, too.
Oh,
many-
don't get me started. I've been seeing memes on that all week. Those billionaires? Come on. $250,000 to go in this piece of equipment that wasn't approved by anybody else, doesn't have anything but Logitech gear inside of it. They're using a PlayStation controller to drive themselves around.
PlayStation 5.
Look, our
Yeah,
camera
come on. That's
is
top tier
Logitech,
shit.
and we're starting at the bottom here. So, if that's just any
Started from the
consolation-
bottom, now we're here.
I'm just saying, if they can pay $250,000 to go on this experience, they can pay for a little more than some starter Logitech
That's my college
gear.
tuition 7 times over.
That's what I'm saying.
Boom.
Which
That's
is
what I'm
why
saying.
I'm here.
That's what they paid to get in this rinky-dink machine that doesn't even have controls in it. They're not even looking outside. They're watching a screen.
Hey, not just no controls. PlayStation 5 controls.
Correct. Yes.
Try buying one in a Walmart.
And they are syncing.
What did you
for
hear?
8 hours or whatever?
Well, did you hear, though, it imploded on itself?
Yeah, I kind of saw that coming.
That'll happen in the ocean.
Yeah.
It's true.
You can't linger.
At the sheer depth that they were at, there was no way that it wasn't.
We watched a video yesterday of the depth that it actually can get to in the ocean, and they were comparing the depth of the ocean to
the
buildings.
Eiffel Tower. Yes, I think we saw the same
Not
video.
just the Eiffel Tower, but buildings much, much, much larger than that.
Yeah.
Well, it pales in comparison. The ocean is like fucking miles and miles deep.
Well, but the sheer density, you can't get out.
We don't have any buildings that are miles tall.
There's literally no other submersible like thing that can go get them. It's just cameras that can go down to that depth.
If the most comforting thing is there's nothing to go get at this point. They're fucking they're this big.
Well, I watched the thing. It like vacuum sealed in on itself, so it got a hit to the outside. Boom. Everything exploded.
Yeah.
But they could sell a tour to find the body of the sub.
They could.
And I don't know
and get some more billionaires
and then
on that
you keep getting people down there.
A cycle of billionaires. Get them all in these little fucking tin cans.
Put it into perspective. In about this much of ocean water, the tires in your bike go flat. They just completely go flat. And that's about a foot of water.
Yeah. Well, in addition to that, I want to say, have you seen that they've posted the job already for the technician who was steering, quote unquote, the submarine? They've already posted his job after 2 days of
so they're not
being found.
stopping the tours.
No, they're not stopping the tours.
Why would they? Just because some fucking idiots got killed?
It's like Bill Burr said. The way we start eliminating worthless people is we start sinking cruise ships.
Wait, that brings me to the next point. Have you seen that
cruise ships aren't a sponsor?
Elon Musk and Facebook creator, what's his name?
Zuckerberg
are trying to have an MMA cage fight.
Yeah, dude.
Have you seen this?
Shout out Tom from MySpace.
Put some respect on Elon and Mark Zuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Marky Z.
Also.
Marky Z.
Shouts to cruise ships.
And Alonius
You get some
Monk.
guff. You're good sport cruise ships.
But they're trying to have an MMA cage fight.
Well, I'll watch that.
I would love to see that.
Will
I would watch that 100%.
I would pay for that. But I just want to know who really they think will win between the two of them.
I think they could.
Them. Who do they really believe?
I think they could really mess each other up.
I know who I think's winning.
Elon's got reach.
Let me say something.
But Mark has scrappiness.
Marky Z's got
Mark
that.
Zuckerberg recently won a Taekwondo contest.
That's what I'm saying. Marky Z's going to take Elon.
When was the last time Elon fought somebody? Probably, I don't know.
I'd like to see Tom.
Probably when somebody was stealing his lunch money in high school.
Exactly.
You get Jeff
Bezos?
Bezos.
Yeah. Jeffrey Bezos.
He's already got the theme music. He's coming out to the Bo Burnham song.
But he's got to go by Jeffrey. If he's gonna fight somebody.
Or Jayhawk.
Yeah, Jayhawk.
J Money. J Money above anything else.
Or rocket ship dude.
J Bez. Phallic rocketry?
Hey, if you could go to Mars to stunt on people, you might want to do it. You might want to do it.
Sky's the limit.
That's true.
I mean, you saw Elon on the cruise. He's got kind of a gut going.
Hell yeah, he does.
You saw Jeff on the boat. He's got the pecs.
He's got those.
Looking like Lex Luthor, man.
I'm telling you.
He's got the
Amazon.
Amazon.
He's training in the Amazon.
My money.
He's
Who's going to win that fight?
Yeah.
I believe it.
Oh, the Zuck the Cuck?
Zuck's going to win.
Hell yeah.
I hear he drinks water like a duck.
Bring it back.
Anyway.
Jim Beam Peach is the next up.
Peach.
We can already see where this episode is going, and I love it.
Serve our guests first.
Peach has had a lot of good representation lately. She was in the Mario movie.
Yes.
It's a slang for booties, which
there was that.
God bless.
God bless.
There was I saw an AI generated video of Jack Black doing the Peaches song, but it was like an extended version. But it was like an AI video, and it was fucking really cool.
I'd love to see that sometime.
Yeah. Jim Beam Peach, you're next up.
Let's rock it.
Let's see.
I have a good feeling about this.
Let's see if you're any good.
I do too.
I like peaches.
I love peaches.
Ladies, gents, and
I got my peaches out in Georgia.
Else.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Justin Bieber, not a sponsor.
Ooh, not yet.
That's not peach.
You know, there's
not bad.
Little bit of a chemical aftertaste, but I do like the flavor.
I got the same chemical aftertaste from the orange, but
that's not peach.
I think I like the orange better.
Vanilla better.
Well, yeah, the vanilla is the top cream of the crop right now.
Divisive, because I think that might be my favorite. I think if I had to go back to one of those, it would be the peach before any of the others.
That's interesting.
I highly disagree.
I would. Okay. I don't know. I'd probably go with the vanilla first, and then I honestly probably would go to the peach before I went back to the orange.
Hear me out.
I'm not going anywhere near this.
I feel like that peach flavor, if you've ever had it, hear me out, tastes like peach Jello. Have you ever had peach Jello?
I actually have not.
No.
Okay, well, if you've ever had it is very similar to that same flavor, that artificial je ne sais quoi that is not quite peach, but it's like it wants to be peach.
What kind of ooga booga language are you speaking here?
French. I learned it in Ohio.
We eat freedom fries here in West by God.
I like frites. Pomme de frites. That's French for French fries.
I would put it... Okay, so it's first for me, but can we agree second overall? Or third? Is
I can put it second.
Okay, so it might be third.
Okay, so we're...
Rock, paper, scissors. Okay, wait. We are on the same...
I'm gonna be...
No.
Well, I'm not doing a rock, paper, scissors.
No, we're good.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to rock, paper, scissors me?
Eloise has the floor.
I am good being the odd man out. I'm okay with that.
You're not odd. Because there's 2 of you and 2 of us.
Well, I think the peach is better than the orange.
I hated it.
You hated it.
You hated the peach.
Hated the peach more than the orange?
So, I am not an orange person. I didn't like the orange.
No, you're a white person.
But...
She's very vanilla.
Very vanilla.
Yeah, very
We all love the vanilla.
Very vanilla. We love all colors.
Rainbow.
We love all colors.
Yeah,
Happy Pride Month!
Shout out Roger. Roger's trying to take a nap right now, but he is, of course, our gay roommate.
That's why you hear the music in the background.
We support the gays here. He doesn't have a job right now. He's renting a room from us. Well, not really renting because he doesn't have a job. So we really actually support him.
But
so
he's very
support the gays.
in more ways than you know.
Yeah. Roger's a great guy. He's good around the house. Ever since the last episode when we said that he needed to start doing a little more around the house since he's not working, he has started doing some dishes and tidying up a little bit.
He's really stepped it up.
He's been taking the trash.
He's made a little bit of a makeover in the house.
He even scooped the litter box, so that was cool.
I think I want to know more about where you met Roger. How'd you meet him?
Craigslist.
Wow. Was it just an ad?
It was missed connections.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah. That's it.
That's how we met, believe it or not.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Craigslist is the one. Shout out Craigslist. I mean,
shouts to Craigslist,
not a sponsor.
How many amazing connections have
If you need to find some pre-used gym equipment.
Found a dog on Craigslist, and she is my idol.
Wow.
She's fat. She's a love. She's great.
That's amazing.
The dog or your brother-in-law?
A little bit of both.
Oh yeah,
he's not fat.
But... Is your brother-in-law single?
No, married. Very married.
Well,
to my sister.
He's bewed.
Well, Roger, I'm just asking because Roger. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. He's a little gray today.
A little
under the weather.
Yeah.
I mean, we love him. He's great. Roger, we know
he's a sweet guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Even though you're supposed to be
taking care of the house, you know.
Yeah. Well.
Or finding a job.
Yeah. I mean, I keep sending him Indeed links every day.
Wow, we're happy.
And he just laugh reacts them.
What are his skills?
All he does is laugh react them.
We're happy to support Roger.
That's a boss move. I like that.
Yeah,
we're happy to support him.
Anyway,
hated that.
Hated the peach.
I
liked the peach. I
thought that the orange tasted more like orange than the peach tasted like peach.
I agree with that sentiment because to me the peach was very artificial, which is why I said Jello, because Jello is not quite always the right mouthfeel.
Well, unfortunately, Dan, I think this means that peach needs to move down the list, and I think that orange is still in second.
I think the way we have it is the way it is.
Yeah.
Because
peach is in third.
I'm pretty indifferent on the peach and the orange. I think they're very similar to me.
I would take the peach over the orange. I don't know.
I'm happy with either way.
The thing is, like, artificial peach is like artificial watermelon. It's
I
not
would
close,
gladly drink,
but it's.
I don't know. I would gladly drink either one of those again. So I'm I'm gonna let the ladies. I'm gonna defer to the ladies on this one.
Gladly. Eloise and I are struggling with both of these flavors.
I feel like if we continue down the list, this might flesh out a little bit.
And I'll tell you why.
So where are we at? Which one's this? This is the peach. Okay, so we'll put.
I think those are gonna be scooted down.
So right now, I think vanilla is far and away above.
Eloise,
I got it.
You do. Yeah, you got it.
We are all in cahoots that these are equal.
Yeah.
They're in the same realm.
You equally like them. I equally hate them.
This is favorite.
You are indifferent. And he likes the peach the most. So, I think... Obviously, we don't like that guy.
No.
Yeah,
that's hard living.
I was going to say, to get him off the screen.
Get him off the screen. I don't want to see his fucking dumbass face anymore.
I love that he's 80 proof, but otherwise, not welcome here.
I've had 100 proof that tastes better than that shit.
Okay.
Sure.
So peach...
Our guest
over
gets
orange.
I got my peaches out in Georgia.
Yep.
Exactly.
I've never been treated so well, folks. I appreciate that.
All right. Ladies
We're all about the guests here.
But let's see what this Kentucky Fire has in store for us.
After this short break, we're gonna take a short break, but we're gonna pour the shots first. Switch out of the sunglasses.
We are back.
Intermission over.
We are back. We've already poured our Jack Fire or Jim Beam Fire. Jack Daniels is a different episode.
Stay tuned.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah, and just to reintroduce ourselves, I am Maisie May.
I'm Trip Blazeman.
Walter Mellon.
And I am Maggie May.
Yes.
Where are you from, Maggie May?
Maggie May is
Sisters from another mister.
Texas.
Wake up, Maggie. I think I got something to say to you.
I'm from Texas.
Can we just say right now that song is a great song. It's a classic, but it has one of the worst guitar solos ever.
Okay, but it's the reason I got my name. It's the reason I got my name. Hey, back it up.
That's the whole solo.
It's the reason I got my name.
Back it up.
Just like that Rolling Stones song, the one about the devil, that's got the worst guitar solo I've ever heard in my life.
The thing is, like, solo technology's come a long way in a very short time. It's like you can't see a movie from like 30 years ago without,
yeah.
But I don't think they were.
But there's also, at the same time that song came out, there was also other songs that had amazing guitar solos.
Yeah, but I don't think that Maggie May was created for a guitar solo.
Right. They should have just admitted it. They should have just not had that part.
It was there.
I think for the people it reaches, it's fine.
See, that song, I can tolerate the solo in it. It's still a great song.
Yeah, it's a great
song.
But
the Sympathy for the Devil, that solo ruins the song for me. I cannot listen to that song.
Interesting.
But then you got Paint It Black, and the solo on that just elbows you right in the nose.
No, it's great. That's what's so disappointing about the Sympathy for the Devil solo.
To quote Primus's greatest hits, they can't all be zingers.
How fucked up was Keith Richards to write that solo? And how fucked up was everybody else in the studio to be like, you got it, man, you nailed it. The best version, I think the best version of that song is the Guns N' Roses version. Because Slash nails the solo.
Slash is no slouch.
Slash nails anything he's ever done.
Slash takes that song to a different level because of the guitar work.
100%.
Shouts to Slash.
Shout out to Slash.
We
love you, Slash.
Slash is no slouch.
Slash is no slouch.
She's been watching. Slash is watching.
Yes, this is. Yes. Oh wait, hold on, guys. They don't even know what we're.
Oh yes, Jack Fire.
This is Fire,
ladies and gentlemen.
Jim Beam
Fire. We had a bit of an intermission.
Jim Beam
Fire.
And
Jim Beam
because Slash is Fire.
Let's
fire.
Let's upgrade this. Shouts to Guns N' Roses,
Guns
Axl,
Roses.
Duff McKagan,
fucking
Slash.
The drummer's name escapes me.
Most importantly, Slash.
Fucking Carter McHoulihan.
Yeah, and also Miles Kennedy. Because
Miles Kennedy. He played with Slash.
Yes. Yep. Artillion,
Ooh, that's much better than Fireball.
That's what I was gonna say.
So
much better than Fireball.
That literally tastes like Big Red.
I dare say, first place for me.
I think so too.
I have to agree.
No.
This tastes like Fireball.
Are you?
I mean, not Fireball. Big Red.
I don't agree.
Big Red all the way.
And you know what Ricky Bobby says?
I would put it second.
If you don't like,
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Vanilla.
I would put it.
That is what he says.
In my opinion, I'd put vanilla first, then I'd put this.
Okay.
But this is top 2.
On the fence there.
To say the very least.
Oh, on the
and
fence.
I think we have consensus on first, so we might outrank you.
No, Maisie said she's on the fence.
Yeah, Maisie May says...
Maggie and Maisie are on the same page.
Okay, so being considerate to the ladies, I think that's a very girthy,
ladies first.
Girthy perspective.
Yes.
We'll put it second.
Yeah.
But I will say, is it girthy? Yes.
Girthy for sure.
Yes.
Oh. Is it girthy?
This has the girthy stamp of
right
approval.
Here, these two, girthiest I've ever met.
All right, is it in the lineup?
It is. It's over here.
It's over here.
It
These
is
are the girthies.
Rock solid.
okay.
No.
Those are the wimpies.
So I don't
the
think we
girthies.
gave Vanilla the girthy stamp of approval.
Oh, it's got the girthy.
We probably did.
It is very girthy.
That's a girthy area,
Yes.
but for sure.
We've got 3 left.
right.
think that.
Yes, we do.
I think that these two are on a league of their own. Those are just miles ahead of these. Miles ahead. Yeah, there you go. Miles ahead.
So we only have 3 left, if you can believe it, folks. We're getting there.
We are getting there.
Yes, we are.
What are we doing now?
I thought I'd be much more of a creature by
I feel
now.
like we should be black, apple, then devil.
So
I think
no,
we
no,
should
no,
finish the flavors.
Let's
first.
finish apple. Our specific flavors will be done, and then these are like the special guests. These are the bonus characters.
Yeah.
I know.
Yes.
I did not want
Yeah,
that.
these are the bonus.
Because these are variations on
Maisie
the original
and Maggie
formula.
don't want that.
Yeah.
Maisie and Maggie want this order
The
right
maze
here.
We're like...
Well, unfortunately,
Why?
ladies, I need to object.
We want Apple to save us.
You're gonna love these.
I don't think I am.
I-
But I love
Just-
that for you.
Just from the smell
Maggie
here,
and Maisie want to
We're on the
have
same
Apple.
wavelength, you know?
the
Yeah, the
wavelength.
the
wavelength.
wavelength.
We're here
You got
with
that
our
fucking-
hats and
Hey!
glasses.
You're on
Hey,
that.
man.
What is that? That
Don't hate on the
ESPN that women
maze.
have. That ESPN that women have that they're on like the same wavelength.
The ESP.
Once a
Yeah,
month.
that's
Say ESP.
ESPN.
Once a month, they got on the wavelength. They're ESPN.
We're on the wavelength all the time.
They
We're
get
on
on the-
once a month.
It's the Ocho.
It's all the time.
Yeah.
We go
One-
through every step
once-
of the journey together.
Exactly.
Once a month, they're on the same worldwide leader in sports.
They're moon cycles.
Yeah, they're fucking.
My moon cycles
Their fucking
are the
pussies
same
go
as
into
yours.
retrograde.
Their
or whatever.
ocean breeze is of the same. I don't know.
Their vaginas align. And
Whenever
then they
you
go
deal
into
with your
retrograde.
mysterious lady stuff.
See, we
Yeah,
get there.
they get girth. They're
We just
fucking.
munch on the same carpets during that
Yeah.
time of the month.
Exactly.
Their beans get a little extra succulent.
There
if you know
it
what I mean.
is.
They go from
If you've
Pinto
ever
to
been to
Lima.
the Bean Factory,
You can
I'm
squeeze a
pretty
little
sure-
extra juice out of them.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Anyway, let's.
Shout out Alabama, not a sponsor. If you do want to sponsor a future episode, I know that most of your players drink.
Yes.
Because they are college
They
athletes.
probably drink Jim Beam.
They're probably drunk
Alabama.
right now, and they're definitely watching us.
Very girthy. Alabama.
Alabama's very girthy.
Nick Saban,
They win a lot.
If you're watching, and we know you are,
I've never
we
been to
love
Bama.
you.
I've
neither
never
have I.
I've been to Texas, but I've never been
It's
to
an
Bama.
experience.
You're
It's
from
an
Texas.
experience.
That's true. I've never been to Bama.
Look,
I've been to Louisiana.
I was born in Virginia, and then when I was like a tiny baby, we moved to Houston. My parents both worked at NASA. Okay.
Ooh.
And
God damn, bougie ass bitch.
Yeah. We lived
yeah.
in
I knew one of us
Yes,
was rich.
queen.
Shout out Houston.
Shout
we
out
love
Houston.
you.
The
Not a
Rockets play there.
problem.
But in our backyard there was a huge concrete fence, and on the other side of that fence was cows, coyotes, and then all the way across the field was NASA.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
That's
The 3
cool.
C's.
Cows, coyotes, and
NASA.
NASA. There you go. There it is.
Canasta.
That's all you need.
Canasta.
That's all you need.
It's an old
Yeah.
lady game.
That's a pretty girthy fucking
Cheers.
field.
Cheers, everybody.
Oh.
Shout out to
Jim Beam. To NASA.
NASA.
To Houston.
Don't count your
Yeah,
apples before they
NASA.
hatch.
That's right.
Hey, NASA's got a huge leg up right now.
Yep. One bad egg can't ruin the apples.
Nah.
That's interesting.
NASA's not floating.
Not
So that was
on
what
the
you guys
ocean
wanted to
right
hold
now.
out for, huh?
I did.
I don't hate it, but I also don't really like it.
Yeah.
That is not apple.
I'm completely indifferent on that one. It's kind
Yeah.
of middle.
No,
It's
it's
middle
on
road.
the way down there.
So it's certainly in this area.
If I went to
How do
somebody,
we feel about it in regards to the vanilla and the orange?
I put it where I think it needs to go.
well, it's definitely vanilla's all
agree.
over there.
I agree with
You're
you.
right. I was thinking of peach.
Yeah.
So as
I
far as
think
the
that-
flavors go, I'd put it at last.
Yeah,
I'd almost
yeah.
put it
I
worse.
think I'd rather drink the peach or the orange over that.
It tasted like stale.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste.
It almost tastes more like a cider than it does a.
It tastes like a
Apple
Jolly
flavor.
Rancher that was like left in your car's center
In the
console.
or
And
like
you
bottom of your
unstick it
purse.
to eat it.
Yeah,
and
and
It's got the couch lint on it, and you're still putting it
and it's
in
like
your
you ever
mouth.
had a Jolly Rancher that's a little bit old and like it's almost like the first layer is kind of chewy before you get to the actual
it's
hard
like
candy.
the surface is goo.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
sticking to your teeth
Yeah.
and your mouth, and you're just like trying to gum
You gotta
it around.
like get through that to get to the good part.
It's
There's just no good part.
It's purse candy that's been in there
purse
for
candy.
a year.
That's right.
That's a great term.
But
There you
not
go.
even
Purse
like
candy.
the good purse candy. You know, you go to like a little old lady who's got this cute little
butter
wrapper.
It's a
in it.
neglect-
She's got those fucking cream savers.
Oh, the strawberry ones.
Oh, yeah. Oh, don't even get me started.
Individually wrapped.
So good.
Cream savers, are they girthy? Yes.
For sure.
100%.
100%.
The strawberries are the girthiest.
Oh, yeah.
Is the apple Jim Beam girthy?
No.
I'm gonna say no.
I think it's
say
pretty
no.
wimpy. I think we're all.
If I went to somebody's house and that's all they had, I would drink it with them.
I would judge them.
But I definitely wouldn't
I would
like
touch
it.
them too.
It might be a good mixer.
I would talk shit about them after every shot I took.
It could be,
But that's the thing. You can mix all these things and they taste better than a shoe.
Yeah.
But like a shoe is still a shoe.
Yes,
like
true.
Right.
I don't know. I might want to drink a shoe.
I don't
more
know.
I might
don't
drink it
think
out of a
Baileys?
shoe.
You want to have
Oh, yeah.
Baileys out of a shoe?
I don't think it would be very good as a mixer.
I don't think because what are you gonna mix
It's
that?
kind of musty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of like an old basement.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is. It's like an old basement.
It's
It's like if you found a bunch of apples in an old basement.
I'm upset.
It's an acquired taste, and if you never acquire it, like
Don't taste
It's
it.
like somebody.
Yeah.
It's like somebody took like apple juice and then wrung out whiskey through like old dirty gym socks.
if you literally took Mott's apple juice and then poured regular Jim Beam in it, that's
and that's what it was.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't
okay.
do that to
Yep.
Mott's.
there was no care
Don't do that
put
to
into
Mott's.
that flavor.
Poor Mott's. We love you, Mott's.
All right.
Crown apple,
folks.
that's Mott's.
No.
We've got
Well, maybe.
No, it's good.
Crown
That's what
apple's
Big Boy
good, yeah.
drinks.
Crown apple's
Crown
good.
apple. Yeah.
Crown apple is
Big
good.
boy drinks.
So here we go.
Shout out Yukon Jack Apple.
We have
as
two
well.
left.
We're at the bottom of the barrel, folks.
We are at Jim Beam Black Extra Aged Bourbon. This is 86 proof.
Oh, Lord.
Let's see. What does it say here? By giving our classic Jim Beam Black the important added ingredient of time in our charred white oak barrels, we discover the smooth caramel and warm oak notes of this premium extra aged bourbon.
That sounds amazing.
A full-bodied character that's definitely worth the wait. Okay, that's a lot of talk. That's a lot of talk, Jim Beam.
This is our bonus character.
That's
this is
a-
our unlockable after you beat
I
the
bet
game.
Yeah.
Fred wrote that.
Yeah, this is
This
definitely
seems like a Fred.
Yeah.
This is definitely a Fred
This is
quote.
Fred's propaganda right
It
here.
really is.
Trying to sell
I
his
know it
fucking
when
This
I
is the
bourbon.
see
Fred
it.
flavor.
But we're even ripping off the seal right here.
I'm nervous.
But there's an extra seal on this that's not on the other ones.
True.
I'll tell you, I'm nervous.
But one thing that is alarming, I'm a bit of, believe it or not, I am a little bit of a bourbon aficionado. And one thing that's always a red flag with good bourbon,
Is if it's a screw top.
yes, good bourbon almost always has a cork top.
Yep.
So the fact that this is a screw top is
Makes me nervous.
alarming.
Yeah.
But,
But
you know,
it had
I'm
a double seal.
going to try it. Yes, it did have a double seal. I will give it that.
We do keep an open mind here, folks.
So we're going to do a little bit of this. This is Jim Beam Black, once again. I'm going to go a little lower.
Yeah, I want to go half on that.
Me too.
There we go.
I don't know.
I hope
We
the
do still
viewership
have a
will
baby.
understand.
So
Oh,
This is not an endeavor
I
taken.
kind of
lightly.
over poured yours, babe. I'm going to put a little bit of mine. There you go.
We got to do the smell test.
I'm not sniffing it.
I don't.
no, I think it's.
I think it just needs
I think
to go
it's
in the
very
gullet.
similar to the
The
original.
maze
Yep.
just don't.
Oh, it
Yep.
smells.
The
Oh,
maize I'm
oh.
sniffing before we
Shouldn't have
tip
done that.
it.
Oof.
No sniffing
Alright.
before the tipping.
Yep.
Let's to
Jim
good
Beam
friends
Black.
and better alcohol.
So, yeah.
Woo!
Steers, cheers, and beers, and mountaineers or something.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever it
Whatever
is.
they say.
One more huge shout out to our guests, Dan and
Maggie.
Maggie. Maggie May.
Maggie.
Maggie May from Texas.
Maggie.
Maggie
I'll tell you, I already
May.
took
From
that.
Lubbock, Texas.
It tastes like the original.
I
Does
would
it?
put that
Does
below
it?
the original. There's more of a
I
rye
haven't tasted it
taste
yet.
to it.
Oh, it's bad.
Oh, there might be a higher rye in the mash.
We've
It's bad. We crushed it, and it's bad. That makes you want to
No
vomit.
disrespect, but that is dead
Dude,
last for me.
that's way worse than even the original. God damn, that's terrible.
That's really
How
bad.
did they do that? That's like you drank it out of a sewer.
Ooh. Mama.
I'm disappointed.
I am sad for that.
I'm really sad because I had high hopes for these Jim Beam.
Nope.
Like, all of the Jim Beams. Like, really. James, you kind of failed us. You really kind of
That was rough. That was rough. So Papa Hog had to go...
Relieve.
He had to go spit that stuff out because it just was not doing the job.
That's fair. It's very fair.
It's in dead last, I think, unanimously.
Maggie and Maisie agree on that one.
Yeah.
Dead last.
We do not have captions on.
I'm a little scared for what's going to happen with the last one.
So this has been a pleasant journey. It's had its ups, it's had its downs, but nobody's felt the need to like puke or...
Until this moment.
Until this moment. That was a terrible, terrible drink.
Yeah.
Papa Hog is feeling a little extra girthy right now.
Although, hey, I'm a little proud of myself.
Yeah?
Because I am quite a puker when it comes to...
You have your badge. You have your...
to terrible tasting alcohols. I do
That was the grossest shit I think I've ever tasted.
Are you better now?
That's bad.
Oh, I'm much better now.
The thing is, it tastes like the regular Jim Beam, but there's such a rye bread aftertaste.
Yeah, there's something in there that's just ugh.
I'll tell you.
Yes.
That's penance.
I'm
That's
getting
penance
a
for a
breadstick.
lifetime of sin, is what we just
It's like
tasted.
white lightning
Boom.
moonshine.
Jim Beam Black, is it girthy? Fuck no, dude.
No, it's
God damn
done.
it, just made me throw up.
Girthiest thing I know.
No way.
See, this one at the beginning of the episode almost made me puke. This one did. So, fuck that shit.
It's like rye moonshine meets terrible whiskey.
Yeah, that's fucking disgusting. I don't wish that on anybody.
I don't know who that was made for, but
There's
God
no-
bless.
God bless.
Don't touch
God
it,
bless.
folks. Do
God
not
bless.
touch
If
it.
you enjoy Jim Beam Black,
God
please message our show and tell us
You have a
why.
breadstick?
Yeah, we
Why?
would love to
I'll
hear
get a
you
breadstick.
justify that.
Why
Maybe
do you
if you're
drink that?
stripping like the rust off of brake pads.
And also with this, you're paying a premium. You're paying extra for this.
No, that was maybe $20 as opposed to the 16.
Right, but this is a pint.
Yeah,
These are fifths. This is a pint. So
that's.
this is half as much that's in these
We're
bottles.
probably
and you're
going to
paying
either
more.
throw that into the road when we leave or pour it down the sink to
We'll
save
just
anybody
give it
from
to
having
the fucking African kids or some shit. I don't know, man.
the starving kids that get the bad Super Bowl shirts from the team that
Yeah,
doesn't win.
give them some Jim Beam Black. They'll be happy.
There are sober kids in Africa.
It'll
so
make
we
their
have
lives
to-
a little bit better.
We have to
Actually, it'll make their lives
consider
much
the sober
worse.
kids in Africa.
Yeah.
So we are on our last Jim Beam of the night, folks.
Please
this is
be
the
good.
Devil's Cut. If this happens to be the best or the worst, I don't think it'll surprise anybody.
I don't know if that's the devil's cut. This must
I
be the
think-
devil's fucking ball sack because this is disgusting.
That's the devil's taint.
That's
I was going to say, that's the inside of his asshole.
Yeah, that's
So-
the devil's butthole.
Here is the
This
deciding
is the
factor.
slit dick.
Ooh,
That's
pardon.
this is the devil's colonic right here.
Here I was
This is
trying
the
to keep.
brown juice that flows out after the devil gets a fucking colonic.
Yikes.
The hatred is real, folks.
Yeah, I fucking hate that so much. It made me throw up, dude. Fuck that shit.
To the last peak of the mountain we're climbing this
This is
evening.
devil's
ready.
cut. Let me see this shit real quick.
I have breadstick in my mouth.
Okay,
Oh,
this
wait,
shit's
wait.
90 proof. It's even
Oh, wait,
stronger.
wait.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is
so I
there-
don't have high hopes.
Pardon me.
It's going to
Oh.
taste even worse.
That's what I was going to say. Like 5 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, there's got to be a
All
story. on
right,
here.
so
Is that this is the one we're ending on, and it is the highest proof that
Yeah.
we have had tonight, which is 90 proof.
So let me read you everybody a little story. Quality, genuine Beam bourbon, extra aged. Extra aged in the heart of Kentucky. Jim Beam Devil's Cut Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey is made for those who take their whiskey seriously.
Oh boy.
On the other side, we have the legacy column.
And we do take our whiskey seriously.
While bourbon ages and the angel's share evaporates, some also remains trapped inside the barrel. This is the Devil's Cut. We extract this dark and intense liquid from our charred white oak barrels and blend it with extra aged bourbon. Jim Beam Devil's Cut is a distinctly bold bourbon full of rich, intense flavors. So this may be god-awful or okay.
Okay, there's a couple red flags in that.
Yes.
They're blending it with Jim Beam Black. They said they're blending it with extra-aged bourbon. So that's this. This is extra-aged.
At best, this is the devil's foreskin. It was cut off of the devil's dick.
I will say one thing that it has going for it is I remember that Mila Kunis used to do commercials for this. Remember she'd be in like a dark room and she'd be like fucking doing barrel shit.
I don't, but...
it definitely happened. Shout out Mila Kunis. If you want to
come
on the show, we'd love to have you on.
That gives me hope.
We'd love to have you on, Mila Kunis.
I've got some good things to say about Mila Kunis. She rocked that 70s show. She was underage when she casted for that show.
Yes, she was.
And she rocked the...
Yep. So shout out Mila Kunis. She's also been in some pretty good comedies and stuff.
She was great.
She's also the voice of Meg.
Yeah.
Meg.
Yep.
Bad Moms. Yeah. Shout out Bad Moms.
Yeah.
But I have to say she wasn't the original voice of Meg.
No, she wasn't.
In the first season, there was another actress that voiced Meg. You're right. And she did a great job. I can't remember her name, unfortunately.
Shout out the original voice actress for Meg.
We're OGs. We love our family.
We love you. We know that you're watching. Just please tell us your name.
God bless.
Is this that?
This is the final. This is the Devil's Cut, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the Devil's Cut, babe. You got this?
And everyone who might be between or outside of the realm of ladies and gentlemen. We like to be inclusive here.
We're all about angels and demons over here. Baby.
God bless. I'm done. Okay.
How'd that go?
I don't like either of those.
Okay, I will say that is better than the black.
It's better than this.
Yeah. Black is in last.
But,
honestly, I think that it's not great, but it's better than the regular Jim Beam too. I think personally.
I think all three of those are in the category of I never want to look at or touch those.
I never want to drink those. All right. So I think. Okay, so with these two, is Devil's Cut girthy? No. I think with Jim Beam, I think the moral of the story is stick to the flavors.
Yeah.
Drink the flavors.
And if you want a taste of what your grandpappy might have got hammered on, maybe original Jim Beam is the safest out of these three.
Yeah.
Mix it with Coke or something. Don't fucking...
If you hate yourself or you...
In fact, this guy here, he's going to just cover those.
There you go.
If you want...
No disrespect to the brand of Jim Beam.
So I will say that if you want to put a fucking... If you want to start your car in an enclosed garage with a fucking hose... heading into your window, drink Jim Beam Black because every sip of that is going to make you want to kill yourself a little bit more.
I wouldn't serve that to the brave men and women in Guantanamo Bay.
No, fuck no.
I wouldn't serve that to the dirt on my shoe.
Yeah,
I wouldn't serve that to anyone.
Period.
I wouldn't piss in its ass if its kidneys were on fire.
I would serve this to petty pest control.
And you know who I'd call afterwards?
Fuck petty pest control.
If I had to spend a day in the human centipede, I'm talking butthole to mouth.
Todd Electric.
Butthole to mouth.
Todd Electric. Shout out Todd Electric.
Exactly. If you have ever worked for petty pest control and if you have ever been fired when you were pregnant, then not you. That's yours.
That sounds like a personal story.
Todd Electric.
Bailey and Wyatt.
Yeah.
PLLC attorneys at law. They got you.
I want to sue myself for drinking Jim Beam Black.
Yeah.
I deserve damages for that.
Yeah.
I really wish we had honey now because I feel like honey would be ranked with my vanilla.
Yeah. Red Stag would be number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would.
I feel like
I promise you it would.
What if I
it's
don't
the best
feel
one.
The honey would definitely be in the top 3, I feel like.
Yeah, honey probably would too. Yeah.
And unfortunately,
it'd probably give it. I think Red Stag would get, and honey would probably be the top 1 and 1A.
I can't recall the taste of Red Stag because I've only had it when I've been drunk.
A comparison? What are the flavors of Red Stag?
Red Stag is
Red
black
Stag
cherry.
Is like your cherry Coke.
It's black cherry. Oh. Yeah.
So like if you would take that and chase it with a Coke, it would be like a cherry Coke.
But it's really smooth. It doesn't have the artificial flavors.
You do not need a chaser.
Wow. It's really good.
So there is a part 2 in the mix.
There is a part 2 in the mix.
There will be a part 2 because I need to have the Red Stag because I love cherry anything.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. Yeah. We'll definitely have to do that. Yeah.
We had that conversation about
maybe we can do like a couple of brands of cherry and then a couple of brands of honey and we can do verses.
Oh. that would be a
You
good
could
one.
put Jack in.
We could do Jack, Jim Beam, and Evan. We could do Jack.
We could do
Jim,
Tennessee
and Evan.
Honey if we do that.
Yeah, or American Honey. We could do American Honey, the wild turkey.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of brands inside of the liquor store.
Yeah,
that'll keep.
Well,
the booze
we just
want
to. Yeah, well, well, it's a fucking. Well, we're never gonna run out of fucking booze to review.
Sure, there's always booze.
But
to review.
I think the verdict is that these two. Other than obviously we've talked enough about Red Stag, how much we love it. They didn't get to try it tonight, but out of these that we have here, you're gonna want fire and you're gonna want vanilla. These three here, if you
that's the peach, orange, apple.
Apple's the worst of the flavors.
For me personally,
but it's still
I
drinkable.
Peach up there. Yeah.
So here, I think, is what the distinguishing categories are.
These are fucking god awful. Don't touch them.
Yeah,
don't
leave those alone.
Those
don't
are
touch them.
Horrible. Get them
if you're
out
dying,
of the fucking screen.
Don't let those come near you.
Get them out of
These are acceptable, but they don't mix well with anything, and they don't taste necessarily great on their own. Yeah. These two, however, they could mix well with a number of things, and they taste pretty good on their own.
I could drink them straight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I could just sip on those.
I could drink that vanilla all night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The vanilla to me is top tier.
And with myself being the advocate on chasers.
Yes. And there's nothing wrong with chasers.
Those two are good. You don't need a chaser.
Yep. Especially if they're chilled. Yep.
These three.
You do need a chaser.
It depends. It depends.
You know, yeah.
And then these three over here, if you don't have a chaser, you're going to go throw up in the toilet like I just did.
Yeah. And we're living in a day and age where you don't need to do that to yourself anymore.
Yeah, no.
Back when we were in high school, the early years of college, you had to settle for things like that.
Don't do that to yourself.
Yeah. Not today, folks.
Have some fucking dignity.
We've come a long way in society.
Dignity was lost when we drank the three of those.
I don't care if it says that it's a higher price point, and whatever that stupid fucking story on the side of the bottle says.
It didn't help.
Don't drink that shit.
No.
It didn't sell it.
Fred did not write that.
That's why they put the
Fred
story
didn't
on
write
I feel like
the
Fred
bottle.
would be looking out for us.
Fred,
is vanilla all the way.
Well, I guarantee.
I think
fucking
Fred,
old where the fuck?
Fred is a Red Stag man.
Which one's he on?
Bottle.
He's on the regular.
Oh, is
Where's
he?
Roger.
No, Fred.
I think that Jacob Beam, born 1760, would be rolling over in his grave if he thought that the Jim Beam fucking family name had turned to this fucking garbage, and this is what they're selling as a premium whiskey.
It's
says, fucking bullshit.
It says on the bottles that those are scraped off of the barrels.
Awful.
Roger warned us.
Don't drink this shit.
You know,
this isn't the secret sauce that's been left in the barrel. This is the rust that's been scraped off the brake pad.
Yeah.
You don't want that garbage, man.
Yeah. It's like somebody farted shit into a bottle.
And if we're wrong, comment and debate us on it. We want to know what the appeal is.
Yeah. Why do you like it? If you like this, why do you like it? Yeah.
We're open-minded people. We're open to criticism.
Yeah.
Let us know.
And taste is subjective. It's completely subjective.
But you can't with a straight face tell us that those are better than the selections we have.
And I also want to know how something that was established in 1795 and tastes this fucking bad has lasted this long.
Has gotten this
How the
far.
fuck? How the fuck?
Somebody's buying
that's
it
the
out.
thing. For most of history, alcohol has not tasted good.
That's right.
You just drink it to get hammered.
That's true.
Right.
And that's the legacy.
Those are the things
That's
that
their
they're
legacy.
Mixing.
That's
they're
that's their
those hardcore.
But I don't want to give them any more screen time. Get them the fuck out of here. Fuck them. They're terrible. Terrible.
Apple,
terrible.
peach, orange. You could do worse.
Yes.
Oh,
you could most certainly do worse.
Peach is the best out of the three of them, but you could definitely don't even look at the Ram's ass.
I feel like Apple is the worst out of the three.
Yeah.
I feel
Apple
like that's a
sucks
consensus.
too. Get Apple out of here.
Enough.
Apple, you suck.
We've endured it enough.
Yep.
Peach and orange are interchangeable for me personally. I feel like
they're both
agree.
pretty good. I'm okay with both of them.
tolerable, yeah.
I'm okay with them.
We've messed up orange a little bit.
I don't mind them. Yeah, I don't mind either of those.
Yeah,
I can drink those.
And if we're talking about the winners of the night, I would take the Fireball over the vanilla, but they're not. Neither one is bad.
Vanilla all day.
Vanilla all day.
Honestly, I think I would go fire as well.
That's my man.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Seems to be a standoff.
Let's mix those.
Oh no.
The fire and the vanilla?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you out of your mind, woman?
Listen, folks.
Vanilla fire, baby.
That's a pretty girthy idea.
We're between 8, 9, 10 shots in. We're doing one more.
Mama Hog.
On the behest of Mama Hog, we are having a final shot.
Well, then I think we got to do one of our... Each one of us will do one more shot of our favorite one.
I am the queen of girthy ideas.
You're the girth queen, baby. You damn right you are. She's got all the good ideas.
You do the rest.
What is this?
Fire.
Fire.
Yep.
This is gonna sound insane, but I still don't feel as though I'm as messed up as I thought it would be by the end of this.
I have to agree.
Holy moly!
Well, that's a tribute to our alcoholism.
Yeah, you looked at mine.
Is that a good thing, a bad thing, or supernatural?
I don't know, man.
I'm not gonna put this one to the side. We gotta showcase it.
Well, I mean, I literally threw up, but it wasn't because I'm too drunk. It was literally because that shit was so disgusting that I had to get it out of my body.
Yeah, that is not a
if
criticism.
If it wouldn't have gone down, I would have done the exact same thing.
It was bad. Like it was one of those where like I took it and then I immediately was just like, nope, that's not gonna end well.
Well, that was terrible.
I wish I could have done that.
That was penance. That was punishment for something you've done.
Yes, it was.
Oh my god.
All right.
It was that submarine joke I made earlier.
So,
Vanilla Fire.
Vanilla Fire, God bless.
Vanilla Fire. Here we go.
Bless.
God bless.
To reaching the top of the mountain.
Had to lay her down.
I'm a fan.
Were you?
It was the same situation.
I didn't. No.
The vanilla and the peach. I feel like the good aspects kind of canceled each other out.
Yeah.
Canceled each other out. Wow.
Yeah, I can. I don't think I would want to do that again.
See, for me,
that wasn't the worst thing we drank tonight, but it also wasn't pleasurable. You thought it would be nice and fun, but
yeah.
Those also aren't flavors that I really mix very often.
Yeah.
Vanilla and cinnamon.
See, the good thing about the cinnamon is that it does taste a very lot like Big Red gum.
It sure does.
It does.
Fireball is usually just very sweet. It's like cinnamon and that's it. It's trying to splash in your face, but that's why it's number one for me. Mm-hmm. Very much Big Red gum. There's a little bit of grit behind the cinnamon flavor.
Yeah.
I have a very good friend who was unfortunately an alcoholic and worked in a hospital, and he would drink Big Red gum. He would chew.
He would drink Big Red gum.
Yeah. He would be drinking essentially Big Red gum.
Yeah.
But he would be drinking Fireball and chewing Big Red gum to cover it up.
That's smart though.
Yeah.
That's smart as shit.
Yeah.
That's big brain doctor tech right there.
Yeah.
That's how alcoholics work. They try to hide their habit.
That's good.
Yeah, but look, I think that the vanilla kind of cuts the cinnamon.
I kind of like the little bit of the burn there. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
So this might be a fun segment. Yeah. What if we divide the remaining alcohol between the two of us?
And then drink it all right now?
But the two parties. No. Well, this is an insane amount of alcohol. This is a lot of alcohol. So obviously, like, it would be insane to either take all of it or leave all of it. Right. So let's divvy up.
Let's divvy
evenly.
It up. We're gonna divvy it up on the pod show.
How do we decide?
No, let's do it here.
Divvy it up on the.
So here are the top two: vanilla and fire. Who wants what? So.
No. How do we decide?
She wants vanilla.
She wants vanilla.
And you want fire.
Yeah.
I want fire.
I feel like this needs to be like a kickball thing. You know?
Okay, so should we elect a representative and then do like a rock, paper, scissors type thing?
I don't know.
Ooh, this is for us. This is for us, folks. If you can't see the labels, it's because...
It doesn't fucking matter.
You've seen them for an hour now. You get what we're fucking doing here.
We get to be a little selfish at this point.
Yeah.
And you know what? The branding's kind of nice.
I do like the branding. It's very consistent.
I've seen a lot of different alcohol flavors. You have your brunettes. You have
separately?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll take the devil's cut.
Okay, we'll keep the black.
You guys can do whatever you want with that. You can pour it down the sink. You can throw it in the
road. It'll get...
We're not
we will drink it.
Sink.
We will drink it. I'm just telling you that much right now. We will drink
Whenever we do a part 2, I want to hear what happened with that. I want a continuation. I want a follow-up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm also good with letting you guys keep the regular Jim Beam.
The regular Jim. Okay.
That's the twofer.
Okay.
If you're gonna take the black, you gotta take
peach was your favorite, so you should keep the peach.
I do enjoy the peach.
Keep the peach. That's your favorite.
Yeah. I don't want.
You love the fire. Keep the fire.
Okay.
You love the fire.
Are you guys okay with that? I feel like you're getting like.
I don't want.
No,
this.
it's cool. You don't want the orange.
Do you want to?
Can we have the vanilla?
We can endure the peach if you want that more than the orange.
Didn't you like the orange better than the peach?
It's hard to say, right? Like it's kind of a toss-up.
I'm not going to drink either one.
So it's really up to you.
I will.
It's up to you.
I will drink any of these.
So I feel like it would be whatever's more full at this point.
I would drink.
I would give you the peach. That is my concession. Peach, orange, and Devil's Cut. Seems like a good bargain.
Okay.
And then you have like a guest alcohol that you can kind of force on the...
Okay, so what are we doing with the apple and the vanilla? Those are the last two.
Those can be you guys. Olivia would love the vanilla, but that was also the top